Hello everyone, welcome back. This video is brought to you by Top Data Co.
Hello everyone, and in today's session we'll be discussing about alphanumeric data types. So there are basically four alphanumeric data types, that is string, raw string, multi-line string and Unicode string. Okay, so let's discuss the first one, string. So string is the most fundamental data type, and it is generally enclosed in either single quotes or double quotes. Okay, so in string we can store different types like text, numbers, symbols, and a combination of this. Okay, so here is an example of a code. Let's see this. So here we have created a variable name and we have assigned the value in the type in the form of string, that is Alice. Next, we have created another variable called greeting, and we have put a greeting here in hello world, and you can see that the greeting is in single quotes. So just for your understanding and to illustrate you that we can use either double quotes or single quotes, here we have used single quotes. Okay, next is we have a variable called message, and the value we've put of a message value, like whatever value we need. Next, let's try to run this. So we get the values. Okay, alive hello world, and the message output is numbers and symbols can be included. Yeah, so in each of these three lines we've used each example. In first one we have used text data type, that too with double quotes. In the greetings message we have again used text message, but here we've used single quotes. Again, here in the message column we've used, here see, we've used numbers and symbols. So all this is included here for different examples of of different ways how we can write a string. Okay, next is raw string. So basically a raw string is a type of data, like where a type of string we can say, where we can include backslashes. Okay, here we can include special characters and escape sequences. Okay, so here is one small example in the code. We've taken a Windows path that is included in double quotes. Also, the path is just included with single slashes. Okay, now what is the path here? See, C in the C drive there is a folder called program files, and under that we are storing a file known as node.js. And when you try to print this path, let's see what happens. You try to print this, and you can see that the path is not printed as we want it. Why is this happening? Is because in the raw string, the slash n, this is considered, actually this is considered as for printing the statements in the next line. So that is what happening here. This slash n is interpreted as an escape sequence, and whatever is there after slash n, that will be printed in the next line. So that is what happening here, you can see. So to avoid this, in the next example, see here, to avoid that, we can use double backslashes. Okay, so using this we can ignore this. Okay, the slash n, whatever is there here, that will be printed as a file path instead of moving that the rest of the part to the next line. Okay, now try to run this. Here you can see the file path is printed as it is. Okay, and here is another example. That was one example of how you can use raw string, and here is another example. You can use r here refers to reading. Okay, so whatever file path is there, it will read the file path as it is and it will print it. So we can create another variable, that is windows path raw, and we can put r in front of the file path. R refers to read it. Okay, when you try to do this, when and you run it, the file path will be printed as it is. Okay, so this was a simpler version of the above example. Okay, next is multi-line string. So you saw what raw string is. Now in multi-line string, what happens is we can either use three single quotes or three double quotes. Okay, so that can be used to represent a multi-line string. So in under multi-line string, we can include multiple lines. Okay, this is used to span multiple lines. Okay, so suppose for example sometimes we have long paragraphs to write or long code blocks to write, so all of that can be included in multi-line string. Okay, here is a small example. We've given a description of a description message, and that we have included under multi-line string. Just try to run this and you get the output. Fine. Next is an important topic, that is Unicode string. So basically, whenever we go to an ATM or something, we can, process our transaction in our own regional languages or different languages. So that is a best example to represent a Unicode string. Okay. So Unicode string is nothing but it includes different characters, multi-language texts, also symbols and all. All of this can be included in a Unicode string. Okay. So here is a small example. We have taken Hindi text and Tamil text and we try to just print it. Okay. So when you try to print it, the output is given C. So that is possible because of Unicode string. Okay. So that was all for today. Thank you everyone and happy coding.
If you have any doubts, please mention them in the comment section below. And do like, share, and subscribe the video. And if you want to learn about such more content, we have many exciting courses on our website.